It's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Boosie as the news had broke last week that he'd been arrested in San Diego by federal agents while he was making a court appearance out there on weapons charges that he received last month while he got pulled over in a traffic stop, leaving a video shoot, and he was charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm. Well, the state actually dropped those charges and dismissed it. Then it came out from different people on the scene that federal agents arrested him right after that. Then we seen online a bond was denied. Then we saw the photo surface up of an alleged gun being in Boosie's waistband behind his back while he was out at that photo shoot doing a feature with some artists in San Diego. And he was also in town on business doing shows and things like that. But then now it has been confirmed that Boosie was granted a bond on this case, and the documents are unsealed to exactly what he's being charged with and what led up to the investigation and arrest. And this is coming from Vlad TV, and it says this. And I'm going to glance over it. Y'all can read through the whole thing on Vlad, but it says, United States of America plaintiff versus Torrance Hatch, a.k.a. Boosie, a.k.a. Lil Boosie, a.k.a. Boosie Badass. And it says, and knowing his status as a convicted felon, that a person having been previously convicted of a crime punishable by imprisonment for a term exceeding 1 year did knowingly possess a firearm that traveled in and affected interstate commerce, a Glock 19 pistol bearing serial number BXP Z813J loaded with 10 9mm caliber rounds. It says on May 6, 2023, a San Diego Police Department officer in an undercover capacity was conducting intelligence gathering while using the social media platform Instagram. The officer viewed the publicly available Instagram account with the handle KP2 Market Made. The officer identified the user of the Instagram handle KPT Market Made as AD, who is a known neighborhood Crip gang member. The Instagram handle had posted a story of an unidentified male to be a backyard of a residence. The unidentified male had a black handgun tucked into his back waistband of his pants. And that's the alleged gun with the picture with Boosie having the alleged gun on him that we actually saw right there. And it's coming from an Instagram account where they were actually watching this alleged Crip member at. Then it goes in to say the officer recorded the Instagram live story and caught everything in the background showing the 49th Street sign. Then it went into explaining how they actually sent out the helicopters to pursue the vehicle in the area. And then they actually said we got behind them. They put ground units in motion towards the plates of the car that Boosie had got in, basically trailing them, and see that they made several traffic violations. And it says that shortly thereafter, SDPD officers observed the driver of the black Mercedes SUV bearing California license plate ANGG925 talking on his cell phone as he was driving southbound on UNSEALED Avenue towards Market Street. As units were driving eastbound on 4700 Market Street, they observed the driver of the same Mercedes SUV failed to stop at a red light signal while making a westbound turn on 4700 Market Street. That led to pursuit, them pulling them over. So then they say Hatch, the security guard, and the driver were placed under arrest for multiple firearm violations. During the search of the incident to arrest of Hatch, officers located multiple stacks of cash in his left pants pocket, totaling $16,854, and a cell phone in his right pants pocket. All three occupants of the Mercedes were transported to SDPD headquarters for further processing and investigation. During processing, Hatch yelled at his security and asked why security guard told the detective the gun was on the seat. SDPD officers heard Hatch tell the security, "You told me they were in the bag." The statement demonstrated Hatch's knowledge of the firearms in the Mercedes. Following the arrest of Hatch, I reviewed several videos posted to YouTube regarding Hatch on the date of his arrest. They are actually saying that they were able to look at the YouTube channel and see the gun on his waist there also. And I see that YouTube channel all the time, but this happens a lot where people just upload Instagram videos of artists and everything. But they said from that other Instagram page and this YouTube video, they were able to put him together at the same time with the gun. It says Hatch is seen filming himself and other identified individuals saying neighborhood repeatedly and making hand gestures toward the camera. Based upon my training experience, these hand gestures are gang signs associated with specific gang affiliations. And they have everything that they charged Boosie with. So now they said the firearm bearing the serial number BXP Z813 was seized and inspected. Preliminary checks revealed that the firearm was not manufactured in California. Therefore, the firearm traveled in and affected interstate commerce when it arrived in the state of California. An examination of the firearm reveals it to be the same weapon pictured in Hatch's rear waistband of his red pants as seen on Instagram and later uploaded to YouTube. The minutes before he entered the Mercedes and was stopped by the SDPD. And if you want to read all the pages of documents in full from the feds, it's on Vlad TV page. And from reading this, we know what we already been knowing or what we already should have been knowing. The feds is watching Instagrams. The police is watching Instagrams. They watching YouTube videos. And they looking at everything you got going on and posting. Boosie went into some stuff where somebody was already being watched by the police in that area. And you see how it turned out. They got everything on detail. This is awareness for this section, this neighborhood. All of y'all are being watched and viewed at all times. Boosie, being a convicted felon with a firearm, he has to take accountability what happened because guess what? This is America. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. So he has to take accountability for what he did. This is the law. We know that they not playing. We know they looking to catch us messing up out here. If you thought hip hop police was a joke, it ain't. This is another confirmation right here. So Boosie got to wear that. He got to deal with that head on. Everything gonna still be alleged here. But I do have to say this. I know that Boosie he got to deal with that. But I'm standing on the fact that they went out of their way and he was targeted because of his status and because of what he had going on. These guys were targeted when you watching them to look for them to break the law. Nobody was robbed. Nobody was killed. Nobody was shot. Nobody was harmed. Boosie is a rapper. The law of being a convicted felon with a firearm is outdated. I stand on that because rappers ain't the only ones that go down for that law. The morals of a man and the laws of the land don't go hand in hand when it come to me. I don't care what nobody say. We got people out here getting killed, robbed, shot, and even though he has security guards have been shot multiple times in the streets and with rappers. We just seen what happened to French Montana's security guard at a video shoot. This is what he do. This is his job. I feel like the law needs to be restructured and redone to where people who are conducting $1 million business should be able to carry their own weapon. I understand that the laws are the laws and they are moving how they gonna move. I'm talking about the bigger picture here. Some of y'all still gonna be simple-minded and think that it's all about the rappers being stupid. Let's focus on rappers and tear down rappers. Nigga, this same shit of them being profiled affects all of us. All of us, because they look at us all the same. Tell me what y'all think. We got more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.